Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TTCM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the red line up there is coming from. But after today's price movement, I'm going to go ahead and delete that line out of there. Sure, it still pertains, just not relevant right now. And I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The big update that comes into play today, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that watched the past videos, but if you have, I've talked about that purple line time and time again, the 50-period moving average being a key level of support. And a foundational rule in charting states when levels of support are broken. So right there, it was broken this morning. They tend to act as resistance, and that is exactly what played out right there. So a classic example of a support now turning into resistance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the price can never get back up above that purple line ever again. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price did ultimately get rejected after it bounced back up to that area right there. So keep an eye on that purple line now going forward. Right now valued right up there around the James Bond level at 007. So 007 will be the key level of resistance going into Friday. Now, what about levels of support? First level of support to keep an eye on is nothing fancy or complicated behind it at all, other than the fact that the pullback today finally stopped down there at, let's see, what was that? 004. So 004, like I said, is that important area of support for no other reason other than that is where the bleeding stopped. And not only did the bleeding stop there, that also produced a very nice bounce in the upwards direction. So 004, initial area of support going into Friday. In the event the price cannot hold above that level, the next key area to watch would be that the pink line down there, which on my chart denotes the very famous 200-period simple moving average. But kind of pointless right now to be talking about that level, given that not only is the price up above 004, but it's still quite a bit of a ways up above that area there. All in all, though, those are going to be the key levels from the technical perspective going forward. So let's see how this one closes out the week on Friday. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.